Hello everyone, my name is Duke and welcome back to another episode of Ask Us Anything or AWWA, where we gather your questions from the internet and answer them. In today's episode, we will be answering, does the Samsung Smart Monitor M7 get all the same apps as Samsung Smart TVs? And why the rear door windows on some vehicles just don't roll all the way down? But before I ask Lokman to cue the intro, I would like to announce that we are looking for people to join the Soya Chincha family. There's an opening for videographer and editor, graphic designer, social media manager, and BM Tech writer. If any of these positions caught your attention, you can find more details with the card up top or with the link in the description. Now, Lokman, cue the intro. But first, we'll start with a quick question about the recently launched Apple Pay in Malaysia. Minimum iOS version to support this? Well, at the moment, Apple has not specified which versions of iOS will support Apple Pay in Malaysia other than recommending running on the latest version of iOS available. Apple Pay is supported on all NFC-enabled iPhones, which include the iPhone 6 and newer and all iPhone SE models. It also works on Apple Watch Series 1 and newer. If you haven't tried out Apple Pay and need a guide to set it up, you can check out Alex's article, which I will link in the description below. Moving on, we have a question regarding Samsung Smart Monitors. The question reads, Hi SE team, recently Sooka announced Sooka for TV, so I was looking to get the Samsung 32-inch M7 Smart Monitor for my studio apartment. Does the M7 get all apps that Samsung TVs get? On the Sooka support page, they just say Samsung TV 2018 model and above with OS Tizen 4.0 and above. Firstly, the Samsung Smart Monitor M7 runs on Tizen OS, which is the same as their smart TVs. This means the M7 has access to the same App Store. We have both the M7 and the smaller M5 in our office, and on both models, I was able to find the Sooka app in the App Store. In case you missed it, Rory has reviewed both models, and I will leave a link to it at the end of this episode. Now, sticking with Rory, the last question comes from Rory's review of the BMW 2 Series Grand Coupe. Were the rear windows on a kid safety mode purposefully not opening all the way? There's a good reason why the rear windows on some cars don't roll all the way down, and it comes down to space and design choice. You see, the tail end of rear doors on most vehicles tend to curve upwards along the rear wheel well, while the rear wheel well eats into the door space. So, while the top half of the door might be the same length as the window, the bottom half isn't. As a result, there is no room for the window to roll down any further when it reaches the bottom half of the door. Car manufacturers also need to make space for other electronic and electrical components and, if required, extra reinforcement members, which all reduce the amount of space left to house the window. What are your thoughts of the BMW 2 Series Grand Coupe? Well, you can check out what Rory thought of the car in his review, which I will also link at the end of this episode. That's it for this episode. Remember to like the video if you liked it and do consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok to get the latest news on almost everything. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will catch you in the next AWWA! Bye bye!